In this video, we dive into one of the greatest stories that changed the course of history, the rise of the Mongols and their mysterious leader, Genghis Khan. Get ready to enter a world full of wars, secrets, and deception. And don't forget to answer the question at the end of the video. In the heart of the frozen plains, where only the howling wind, the thunder of horses, and the clash of steel could be heard, a force was born, a force that would change the world forever. The Mongols, a name that made kingdoms tremble and drove mighty empires to hide behind their walls. But behind their shining blades and bloody fame lay secrets known to only a few. Where did they truly come from? And how did a nation of nomads and herders build the greatest empire the world has ever seen? History tells us the Mongols rose from the heart of Mongolia, led by a man named Temujin, who would later be known as Genghis Khan. But what few people know is that the Mongols were not one tribe, but more than 30 tribes, divided and at war. Their first secret to power was not strength, but unity through fear. Genghis Khan did not unite them through love or kinship, but through fear of a common enemy. He made obedience to him a sacred law. The Mongols did not win by numbers, they won by intelligence. Their army was like what we would call today a smart military machine. Every 10 men had a leader, every 100 had another above him. A system so precise, there was no room for chaos, even in the midst of fire. Their second secret was the network of spies Genghis Khan created. Before every invasion, the Mongols already knew everything. Their enemies' land, army size, and even their psychological weaknesses. The terror they spread was no accident. It was a calculated psychological weapon. They would slaughter an entire village just to make the next city surrender before the battle even began. But historians later discovered Genghis Khan was not a mad killer. He believed that fear travels faster than the sword. Their third secret, psychological warfare. After conquering China, Persia, Russia, and Iraq, they didn't leave behind chaos. They built trade routes that connected east and west, from Korea to the Black Sea. They established an incredible postal system called the Yam, linking the empire in just a few days, and they were the first to grant complete religious freedom to all people under their rule. The Mongols were not just conquerors, they were architects of the first true globalization in history. But like every great power, division came from within after Genghis Khan's death. His empire broke apart among his sons and grandsons. And amidst the struggle, the greatest mystery was forgotten. Who killed Genghis Khan? No historian can say for sure, but some ancient Chinese scrolls whisper that he was poisoned, not by an enemy, but by someone inside his own palace. Perhaps his end came at the hands of those he himself had created. The Mongols are gone, but their legacy still lives on. From postal systems to trade maps, from laws to ideas of governance, the world still carries the mark of their empire. They were the storm that reshaped history, and they left behind one haunting question: were they monsters or geniuses who understood human nature before anyone else? What do you think was the real reason behind Genghis Khan's death?